Shiraz from Saudi Arabia.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I have a quick question. I went for Hajj this year. I did my own Hajj back in 2004. And this time I took my wife for Hajj. And I made the intention or the niyyah to do Hajj Badal for my father who passed away. And my question is, I know about the ajr, the reward that you get if you make Hajj Badal on behalf of your parents. I would like to ask, between 2004 and 2018, the sins that I committed, if I committed any sins between, will they also be forgiven for me or only for my father?
Okay, any more question?
That's it. And in terms of the ajr, what's the ajr and the sunnah for Hajj Badal?
Okay, I will answer you, inshallah.
Jazakum al khair.
Wa jazakum. Shiraz from Saudi Arabia asks that he performed Hajj al-Badal, the proxy Hajj. So he made Hajj on behalf of his deceased father. He already had performed Hajj in 2004, and this year he performed it on behalf of his father. So he's asking, we know that the hadith is al-Hajj to Hajj, Umrah to Umrah, the 5 daily prayers, Ramadan to Ramadan. They expiate the sins in between them as long as you avoid the major sins. So he's asking, will my sins be forgiven? Or because I did it on behalf of my father, I am not included in the hadith? The answer is, you are surely not included in the hadith. Because this Hajj was devoted to your father's reward. So his sins, with the grace of Allah Azza wa Jal, would be expiated and forgiven, and he will get the reward. So one says, okay, then what is my reward? The answer is, you don't have any reward. The only reward you have is the prayers that you pray in Haram or in Arafah or etc. Yani the sacred lands of Muzdalifah and Al-Haram itself. Arafah is of the hill outside the Haram area. And the tasbih, the dhikr, the recitation of the Quran, etc. But the actual Hajj goes to your father. And this is something that a lot of the people are so greedy, and they can't be blamed for that. We all are greedy when it comes to good deeds and rewards. But you cannot hit two birds with one stone. Meaning, I see a poor man who's in need, so I take 100 riyal bill and I give it to him with the intention on behalf of my dead father. But I also want to share in that. No, you can't have a share in that. This is for your father. And the more you include in it, so I say, okay, it's for my father and myself. This means that's 50 riyals for him, 50 riyals for you. Okay, then it's for my father, my mother, my children, my wife, my neighbors. It also is divided upon them, and you, at the end of the day, may be getting the reward of one single riyal rather than 100. So the most important thing is that you do good deeds for yourself. And for your deceased parents or loved ones, you make dua. This is much better for you than anything else. Because the Prophet ﷺ indicated that the dua is among the things that a person who had died would still continue to reach him as long as he has a righteous offspring that makes dua for him. And Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.